Hey, what's up? I'm Jay. I just wanted to talk about a few things that I've been doing and some stuff that's been going on. So, um, the first thing, I've got a few DIY projects that I've been working on, and the first thing is my Nite Finder. I've got two springs in here right now. I've padded the plunger with my foam backing rod and some hot glue. It seems to be working pretty well for the most part. But I went in here and I sawed off the dart holders from the front because I've got a tactical vest now. And I want to be able to carry this, but not only do they have this weird clip on it that doesn't work well at all, but how they have it set up is it's just like an elastic band and then a clip, and that's how it holds onto the vest. And in a Nerf battle, in the heat of the moment, you're not going to take the time to, hold on, I have to unclip it and pull it out, and oh no, it's caught on the dart holders. So what I did is I went in and I took out all the electronics. You can remove, using a flathead screwdriver and some leverage, you can remove the battery contacts that are in here, and I took one of the plastic pieces from the dart holders and epoxied it onto this side of the gun, and it works incredibly well to hold elite darts, and it's much better looking. I like the look of it better now. It's smoother. It's not going to get caught nearly as much on the elastic band. I can use it now, but I'm not done yet. I still intend to integrate a flashlight, an LED flashlight, and what I'm going to end up doing probably is cutting out the back part in here. I'm going to make sure it's a button flashlight so I can just click it on like this. And also, you know, when I need to replace the batteries, I'm going to need to be able to remove the gun, take the gun apart, and be able to remove the battery compartment. So I've got a few challenges ahead of me. I also cut the barrel so it's straight because I didn't really like the look of it angled. It looks kind of dorky. And I sanded it down a little bit on the top here just so that the elastic band of my tactical vest would sit more naturally on the gun. So that's the first thing that I've been working on, and it's not done yet. I still have to find a flashlight and integrate it. I've got to get to Walmart or something and find that. But the other thing that I was talking about in one of my other videos, in my scout video, is my Alpha Trooper, which is normally my primary. I love this gun so much. It's the only gun that rivals it, in my opinion, is my modified Retaliator. But this is still going to be my primary, and the reason why is because I managed to fix the dart tooth myself. It took a while. It took epoxy. It took 1/16 inch drill bit, and a little piece of plastic from the clip lock from this, because you don't need the clip lock. But it worked out perfectly. I had to do a lot of sanding. I had to angle the piece of plastic that actually comes up and holds the dart tooth. I had to angle that on the side that's closest to the dart tooth, because the dart tooth, since it was thicker, it would catch on it. So, but I'm really happy with it. It worked out well. I found out how to do this from Orange Modworks. They did a video on that, and I will put a link to the video in the description. But when I paint this, I think I'm going to name it the Survivor, because I was really sad when this broke. This is my favorite gun. I love this gun so much. And honestly, I would be really sad if I couldn't repair this, but thanks to Orange Modworks for putting up that video. It's very detailed. I'd recommend, if you want to fix your dart tooth, though, please give it a watch. It's worth the time. So, because it works, and you can, you know, continue to make dart tooths if the next one breaks. So it's really very helpful, and it saves you a ton of money instead of buying an entirely new Alpha Trooper from online, you know, that kind of stuff. So those are two DIY projects, and I've got one more that I'm going to grab, and I'll be right back. So the other thing I was working on was Drac's Lord Draconical's mini clip, and I'm really impressed with it. I think it's really fantastic. The reason I wanted to make this was because I wanted to be able to, using my thinkgeek.com holster, I wanted to be able to holster my Retaliator so that I could use my Alpha Trooper as my primary. But because the 6 clip was too big for the holster, I had to make a mini clip, and I'm really impressed with how it came out. You don't need power tools for this. I used my handy dandy Leatherman, the saw blade. You just saw right underneath this line here, and all you do is you hot glue the spring to the bottom of a piece of Tupperware, or like lock and seal bin kind of things, like, you know, Ziploc. But I think I used a Ziploc box kind of thing that I got, and it's all it is hot glue, and it holds really well. I'm in the process of repairing. I made another mini clip. The only thing though is you need to use older clips that aren't glued together. Otherwise, you know, you could try your luck at trying to pry them open, but for the most part, these work the best because they're the easiest to get apart. And I'll also post a link to Drac's video about how to make this. It's really easy. You can do it with your hands. It takes a little while, and the one thing you got to make sure of is you got to make sure that the plastic on the bottom isn't overlapping, because that'll get caught on the body of the gun. So mine hold about 4 darts, and it's much stronger, so I don't want to force 5 in there. Otherwise the gun could jam. But what's great is, you know, you pull the Retaliator out of its holster and people don't think there's any darts in it. You go for a clip and then you shoot them. You know, it takes them by surprise. So even having just 4 darts in a clip is still very, you know, it's better than not having any darts and having to load and getting shot in the process. So I'm going to play around with the design. I'm going to try and maybe offset the spring a little bit to see if I can't maybe fit 5 darts in there. But I'm still very impressed with 4 darts. It definitely has its merits and its uses, and I'm going to play around with the design, maybe have one with a metal bottom that's magnetic, and get like a metal glove or something so I could magnetically pull the thing out. Because the only thing with this now is that it doesn't have enough weight to drop right out of the gun, so you have to kind of, holding the clip release down, you kind of have to hit the gun like against your hand to knock it out. But once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to use and it's very effective. I've yet to actually use this in a Nerf war. I think I'm going to be doing that this weekend with my Nerf club. But it's easy projects that you can do from home. This one, like I said, does not require power tools, so if you have a saw, a handsaw, you know, a Leatherman, which I highly recommend, by the way, don't get Gerber. Gerber sucks. Then you can do that. It takes more time, but honestly, I kind of like doing it by hand because it adds that little extra touch. You know, instead of having a machine do it, you know, you put the time and effort into it, so it makes all the difference. I'm gonna keep posting mod videos. If you guys please subscribe. If you like what you see, if you want me to do some work for you, we could work something out as far as commissions go. I'm really looking to get some money, and I want to really sharpen my skills as a modifier. So anything that I can do to help you guys, or you guys could do to help me, it would be much appreciated. I can do review videos for you if you guys want to send me guns or something. You know, just let me know. Send me some private messages, and let me know what you think of the videos. One last thing I wanted to say is that I'm now an Orange Modworks affiliate, which means that if you click on a link that I post, for instance down here or in the info section of the video, you will be referred to the site by me, which means that if you buy something, then I will get some of that money, which is really nice and would really help me out, and I could keep doing Nerf videos and I could buy more Nerf guns, and my parents would get really angry and annoyed, but I'd be making some money off of it, which is really nice. So if you guys would do that and help me out, that would be really great. I could keep doing videos. I could mod guns for you. We could set up something. So just, you know, I'm really thankful that I'm already on, my page is almost at 1,000 views, which, you know, compared to some other nerfers isn't, you know, anything. So, but I'm really thankful. It's more than I expected. So it means that I must be doing something right, and I just want to keep improving and getting better as a modifier. So, you know, keep watching my videos. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. And yeah, thank you.